Hi fire sign, welcome to your extended reading. So we're going to go ahead and go through each individual. We'll start with Aries, then we'll go to Leo, then Sagittarius, and see what comes through for your additional messages on this, and then we'll get an outcome at the end of it here. So Spirit, please show me what messages you have for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for love for May 28th through June 3rd, 2018. Thank you so much for clarity and guidance. Please help me to bring forward the clearest messages for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The star card popped out for love for May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. Please show me what you have with Aries. Page of Cups popped out. Please show me what messages we have for Aries. Ten of Swords. For Hangman, for Aries specifically. Please show me what messages you have for Aries specifically here. Alright, we'll give it two more shuffles, and then we'll see what comes out for Aries. This is going to be Aries clarifier here. All right. So two cards for my Aries on what is going on with this person over here. We have a Tower and the Three of Wands on top of what we had before, the Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So this Tower and this Three of Wands is recognition of the need to rebuild things from the ground up. This Tower came through at some point. This may have been in the past. Definitely get that there has been a disconnect, a time of disconnect between these two parties, I feel like, because of this Tower that happened, and things have to be rebuilt from the ground up. But this Three of Wands indicates to me that this is a card of, like, it is waiting, but it's also knowing the direction that you're going. So it's waiting, but I know I'm going that way. I'm waiting for this to start, to rebuild things, but it's going the direction we want to go. These threes and these threes, it could have been that there was a third-party situation in the past. Perhaps that's what the Tower was, but this Tower can be anything that came through and just destroyed things. But I feel like it's rebuilding after that. So there is rebuilding taking place, especially this person over here, I feel like, is ready to move forward from this stormy energy towards calmer waters. It's moving in the right direction. So for the energy for this other person, yeah, this Queen of Cups energy over here, we have the Empress and we have the Four of Wands. Wow. We have the Empress and we have the Four of Wands. On top of this Queen of Cups, this Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is definitely somebody who, this is like life partner type energy, but it's somebody who it's unconditional love. It's an absolute unconditional love. And I feel like for some of you, this may, again, this connection between the two of you with this Four of Wands is kind of that 11-11. There is a spiritual connection between the two of you. This Empress also with this Queen of Coins represents the feeling of home. So this is somebody who it loves you unconditionally. They will continue to struggle through this, but it's hard for them. And I feel like this rebuilding is something that you want too. I feel like there is this healing energy that takes place with this person, but this person has been hurt, and you know that they love you unconditionally, I feel like, or this is vice versa. This could be the other person. And so it could be that, Aries, there is this, you may be this Empress over here for sure, Aries, and that could be that they may be waiting for a sign from you that the love is still there, perhaps. But I feel like you are standing your ground to make them rebuild things from a friendship level, perhaps. because the Empress is full of love, but she's also this Queen of Coins, and this Empress energy is very motherly. So it's kind of like mother knows best energy. Like, you know how to manifest what it is that you want, but it has to start from the ground up. So this could be you or the other person, but I feel like that's definitely what's coming through. Now, I know in the general read, I called this the Six of Cups. It is the 10 of Cups, but it's the same message that comes through, the same energy that comes through is like that whole spiritual family, strong emotion ties, and it's about family and children and things like that. So I'm sorry that I said that earlier, but let's go ahead and get a clarifying on this 10 of Cups here. Yeah, so for the blockage with the 10 of Cups is the moon. It's the unknown. It's this unknown energy because things have fallen apart, I feel like, in the past. For a lot of you, it's unknown how the path is going to come to get to this 10 of Cups. You know it can exist together, but the blockage is not knowing how to get there, not seeing the path to getting there, and not knowing if the other person wants to even get there, I feel like. Because this other person, yeah, is with this 5 of Cups, very, very stuck up in their head, though, about the pain that happened, about this, you know, I feel like for this person, this unconditional love exists, yes, and loves this other person unconditionally, but it also is this energy of, can I go through that again? Can I really go through this again, I feel like, for this person. It's like, I'll be there for you no matter what, but I don't know if I can go through that level of pain with you perhaps again. It's somebody who's stuck in their head about wanting to do that again, and that's the blockage. The new beginning can exist here, does exist here with this Empress here and this 3 of Coins of wanting to rebuild things, but I feel like it's such a slow, you know, incremental process that it could be that this is like, do I really want to put myself through this? For the outcome, though, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is definitely, the Knight of Pentacles knows the direction he wants to go. He's slowly working toward getting there, but he's unwavering. He will get there. The other knights come and go, you know, back and forth, running from fire to fire. This knight goes one direction. Doesn't necessarily go at a very quick pace, but he goes that direction and perhaps gets there before the others ever do because he doesn't waver from that. So I feel like that's what this outcome advice is about, is don't waver from, once you've got the direction that you know you want to go, once you decide to rebuild, which I feel like is what's happening, is a decision made to rebuild, Aries, that means that that will not waver. Continue on that path. That's the correct path, I feel like. It's an offering of value coming through, but it's like value in the future. It's not quite here yet. We have to go that way. So I do feel like for a lot of you, Aries, that's what's going on. So then let's move on to Leos. I don't know why I said it that way. Leos. Let's see what's up with my Leos. Leo is my Venus sign, so I'm always interested to see that, what y'all are bringing. Spirit, please show me what messages you have for my Leos for love from May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for Leos. Please show me what messages you have for my Leos for love from May 28th, 2018 to June 3rd. Help me to bring forth the clearest messages for their highest good and to help give them guidance in their love lives. Get 2 more. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Leos. Leo, Leo, Leo. I don't know why I like saying it so much this morning. Sorry, y'all. Okay, first card pops out for you is the Hermit on top of the 6 of Swords, 3 of Coins, and 8 of Wands. Some of you may be dealing specifically with the Virgo. That is entirely possible. However, others of you, this Hermit is somebody who it has to go within to discover, has to go on his own path for a while, has to see things from a wisdom perspective. It could be that some of you are dealing with somebody who needs to kind of level up. I don't know how else to say it, maybe mature a bit, but they are in the process of doing that. It could also be, again, if you are a Virgo, it could be that this individual is definitely focusing on rebuilding something with you, or rebuilding. It doesn't have to be just Virgo. There is other earth, energy here. There's also other fire and water energy. There's also air energy. So it could be any energy. But I feel like this person on this side with the 6 of Swords, 3 of Coins, and 8 of Wands is very much in their wisdom, knowing that things have to be rebuilt from the ground up again. It has to be coming from a solid foundation. The next card that we have there is the Fairy Stallion, though. This is very, very positive because it's similar to, it's kind of similar to the Magician card in that it's not just a fairy tale. This can bring forth this is the oomph behind it to be able to make it move forward in a positive direction with some passion and fire behind it. So it's kind of telling me that the energy is that the hope for this person on this side is that things will graduate from rebuilding from a friendship into something more, but recognizing that it has to start from the bottom up. Now, this person on this side, we have the 10 of Pentacles with this Queen of Coins, 9 of Swords in reverse, and this 9 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles here would indicate to me that it's somebody who's incredibly stable. This character, male, female, doesn't matter. This character of the Queen of Coins is somebody who can create a home, creates the feeling of home. This is a wife. This is wife material. This is husband material. This is somebody who is stable and solid and will stick through things. They'll put up with the stress as long as they know that you're there with them, or vice versa. It's that energy of I'm there if you're there. I will go through it if you will go through it. The next one that we have here is the 5 of Wands. So this card here then indicates that with this 9 of Swords, I immediately get with this 9 of Swords, the 9 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Wands with this 5 of Wands, I immediately get, though, I'm tired of this competition, though, or the mental conflict that it causes me. I'm tired of there always being some kind of issue, some kind of something, some kind of struggle. It doesn't have to be a struggle. I feel like that's what is going on for this person here, is like there is perhaps a recognition of competition or a recognition of struggle or inner conflict that causes unnecessary pauses or drama maybe for Leos right now. On top of this 10 of Cups, on this side we have the Queen of Pentacles, though, and this is in the blockages, and the Queen of Pentacles is the energy on this side. So I feel like, again, is this resistance to, there is this resistance to the happiness that can exist here. Perhaps this person feels like, I feel like this person feels like they have so far to go before that they're worthy of this energy, but it's not. I feel like this is not, I don't feel like that's you, Leo. I feel like maybe that's who you're dealing with here, because this Queen of Pentacles also comes through as fiery to me too because of the way that she looks here. But this 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in the blockages, it feels like to me that somebody is blocking their own happiness. Somebody is blocking their own feeling of home or resisting it entirely, because it's like there's either a fear there or there's a need to be alone and do some introspection, because it's like one minute I feel like that's my 10 of Cups and my Queen of Pentacles, and the next minute there's this 9 of Swords and this 5 of Wands energy where it doesn't feel that way anymore. So I feel like the blockage on this side is kind of somebody has to kind of either put up or shut up, I feel like, Leo. And then on top of this 5 of Cups, we have the 8 of Cups. So maybe it is that because this blockage on this side is walking away, and that's what's blocking you. So it could be, you know what I think is happening here? Okay, person on this side, this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands energy with this 8 of Cups and this 5 of Cups and the blockage, it's like it's like they have to recognize what they have to lose. Because this 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in their blockage tells me that they think that this person is always going to be there. Like they're not going to go anywhere. That's what's blocking the love, is because well, they're there. I can see them. They're right there. They're extremely happy with me. How lucky are they? And I don't mean to be judgy on that, but I feel like somebody is not seeing that they are not, the amount of unconditional love and energy that comes through on this side toward this energy over here, where it's rebuilding things from the ground up. They need to become more cohesive, and I feel like in order for that to happen, this person has to recognize the value of this person over here. This 5 of Cups and this 8 of Cups is telling me that you have to pull back. Whoever this is needs to pull back. Needs to pull back, because that's what's blocking the love. So I don't know necessarily who that's for, you know, but whichever side you're resonating with, this is kind of that energy of somebody has to show that. Somebody has to show that they have something to lose if this person walks away. And in the outcome here, we have the Emperor. Some of you may be dealing with Aries. Some of you may be, I mean, it doesn't really matter which sign. We've got pretty much every sign out here. But what I'm getting here with this Emperor is an energy of, he is incredibly contemplative, trying to figure out what is for the best overall greatest good. But this is somebody who wants to control the outcome of the situation. This is stubbornness. So I feel like with this stubbornness coming through, you're going to be coming at an impasse, kind of a battle of wills here during this week. I feel like though, with the advice on this blockage, this 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, if you have not walked away, and this is resonating with you about, you know, this dynamic between these two parties here. If you have not walked away, your blockage is that you haven't walked away, and that needs to happen. Perhaps you need to pull back quite a bit. Now, if you have, and that's what's blocking, and that this person over here has the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles blocking, if you guys are separated right now, then really what the blockage is that you're gone and they want you there. So it could be too that this energy here, this communication that's taking place, could be that you need to keep in mind that you're gone and they want you there, and that's what's blocking the two of you right now, is because there's distance. But coming together and rebuilding something with this Emperor here tells me that it's even possible to get back to this solid empire type position, but somebody is going to be in control of that. Like one person has to relinquish control a little bit. Because with this energy, this 8 of Cups here and this Queen of Pentacles and 10 of Cups on this side, it's like opposing forces on opposite sides of the spectrum. They have to come together. So that's what I'm getting for you, Leo. Hope that makes sense to some of you. It's a little confusing. But let's see what we've got then for my Saggies. Sagittarius. Sagittarii. Because I don't like saying Sagittarius is. But I've said that earlier in whatever other reading I said, that I was just like, I don't know if it's like octopus, where you're supposed to say octopi, or I don't listen to me right now. I'm losing my mind. Okay. I like this vice versa deck I got. I still have to pretty much read it intuitively because I don't know every single card. There are so many of them, but let's see what comes out from my Saggies. For love from May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for Sagittarius. Thank you so much, Spirit. For love from May 28th to June 3rd, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for Sagittarius. Please show me what messages you have for love for Sagittarius. For May 28, 2018 to June 3rd, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Sagittarius. show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Sagittarius, Spirit. All right. Let's see what's up, Saggies. Okay, so on top of this 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 3 of Coins, the first card that we have is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles on this side is the individual who is inside the church. There's an individual on the back outside of the church. Both of them extremely sad. Both of them in some feeling shut out energy, feeling left out energy, or stress. It's like a stress of not being good enough, not being good enough, not being good enough. I keep getting that with this card. Like I can't. Feeling very trapped, feeling very, very trapped. And then we have the back side of the Magician coming up here. The front side of the Magician, he's in command of everything here, obviously. Back side of the Magician, same concept here, but you can't see, he can't see everything, that you're not able to see everything that's in front of him. But he's got this infinity symbol above his head. This wand is lit up here. This is somebody who is looking out to what they are going to create, but they're not showing their hand. So with this energy together, somebody is, I feel like there is some guilt. I feel like there is some sadness. There's regret coming through here, but not showing their hand on where they intend to go. Because with this 3 of Coins, this 6 of Swords, and this 8 of Wands, this individual intends to go somewhere. They're just not, they're not showing their hand on that. They need to prove to themselves that they can do it before they try and say anything about it, I feel like. Before I show you what I'm trying to create or what I'm trying to manifest, I have to make sure that I can do it, because this 5 of Coins makes me feel like they're doubting themselves. They're regretting something from the past there, Sag. So then person over here, yeah, definite. We've got this, wow, wee, zowie, woo, okay, this Queen of Coins energy over here. One side, we've got this 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords pierce straight through this body of armor. But that's over, said, and done with. And then we have the 6 of Wands, this energy of victory. So on the front side of this 10 of Swords, you can see this individual is outside of their armor, seeing the destruction that's been done to it. Here you can't really tell that the individual is not in the armor, but it means it's said and done. They're out of the armor, looking down at it here. This just shows you that it's still kind of there, you know? This person is past it. They're looking at it saying, thank God I survived that. This, you can't really see that it's been survived, but it has. It's been survived. And then with this card here, we have this 6 of Wands. Now, the difference with the 6 of Wands here is this individual is facing all of these people here. Here, on the front side of this, you can see that they are battered and bruised and bloodied already. You know, this is the aftermath of the battle. The front side of this is before the battle. The battle's just beginning here, but there's victory to be had. This card with this 10 of Swords is, you know, feeling like you're still stuck in the pain and in the betrayal, but the battle is coming here. You're moving forward toward victory, so things are moving in the right direction. I just feel like you can't quite see that yet. With that 10 of Swords where this perspective is still feeling stabbed, I don't feel like you can see it, but this victory is looking directly at that. That means things are moving in the proper direction. This person is trying to move things in a proper direction, I feel like. The blockage with this 10 of Cups is the 3 of Swords in reverse. So there's healing that needs to happen, but it's coming out of this 3 of Swords energy. Now, I know that these aren't supposed to be reversed because they're vice versa. So the healing is that there has been pain that has taken place. There has been maybe a third-party situation. There has been betrayal here, but there has also been true happiness here. This is where the happiness is. And I feel like it's a recognition of that. The healing, yes, needs to take place, but this person knows where they want to go. It's just a matter of getting there. This person over here with this 5 of Cups, we have this Two of Pentacles, and it's on the back side of this energy. So the blockage for this person is knowing that they've been juggled in the past. I do get a heavy third-party situation type energy going on here, because there is betrayal. There's feeling stabbed in the back, but there's also feeling left out in the cold. There is a separation that's taken place. And I feel like this Five of Cups with this Two of Pentacles also recognizing that this is a cycle that takes place between these parties. I feel like because of this connection, the spiritual connection between them, it's a process of growing and learning and juggling things together, but it does cause stress, it does cause pain, it does cause heartache for both parties. It's like this is their happiness, but it's also their pain. It's kind of coming through there, a very, very like karmic soul connection there. And then the next card that we have here, the outcome is the Justice. This is balance. This is finding balance, finding equality, finding a solution. Justice is served here in this. I feel like for some of you, it may be even an idea of a reconciliation with somebody, but the Justice comes through to bring the karmic balance here. So where there has been betrayal, things can be, you know, the rights can be wronged if the work is being done. And I feel like the work is being done between these parties here. So that's what I'm getting for you, Saggies. So thank you so much for tuning into your extendeds. I love y'all, and I'll speak with you soon.